good to go. All right.
You might want to cut that off. I'm getting ready to step out of it.
Well, go ahead, just keep doing what you're doing. Well, this is just one of those ad-lib videos, my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm stepping out of it.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm stepping into it. While he steps out of the video frame, I'm stepping into the video, which I'm sure you find very exciting. But guys, what's going on here is this is one of my friends, Riley, from Riley's Welding, or Welding by Riley, out here in Mebane. And he's got this school bus project for a customer, and basically what they're going to do is weld aluminum plating all the way across the bottom, and they're going to use this for like advertising and stuff like that, or there's some multiple other purposes. But I wanted to give you kind of a heads up, show you this bus. Okay, this thing is nice, man. What did you say the reason you're welding these aluminum plates on here, Riley?
Well, I call this the big Twinkie job. It looks like, the school bus looks like a big Twinkie. But they're making a mobile gaming station out of this school bus, and they want me to cover the sides with aluminum sheeting so they can vinyl wrap it for advertising.
For advertising. I was
Yeah.
right about the advertising.
Yeah.
So explain to me exactly what you're doing, like the trimming around the wheel wells and stuff. What's your concepts about everything here going on?
Well, first of all, I run the line down these ribs to find out the thickness, and it was 3/4.
Okay.
So I rolled this tubing
So you're saying from this 3/4 thickness here to this.
here and to there.
Okay, so that's plumb.
As it's going to be. This
Okay.
bus, and no bus or vehicle is exact, but yeah, it's going to look good. It's going to be
Okay.
a nice flat sheet.
Okay.
So I rolled this tubing and went down 8 inches so that it would be a straight line.
Oh yeah, I
From
see.
the
You're
front to back,
you're
yeah.
framing the bottom half of the bus chassis out.
That's correct. And then I'll do the just above the window and under that gutter, and then there'll be vertical bars that I can attach the aluminum to.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm making a skeleton right now to mount the aluminum sheet.
Okay. So that stringer down there at the bottom is going to be the bottom edge of the aluminum.
That's correct. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what I'll do is I'll run a frame with vertical bars down to it, so it'll be nice and strong.
Yeah, we're out in the country, boys and girls. So you know, if you hear shooting in the background, that's no big deal around here in the state of North Carolina.
Yeah, that's my neighbor target practicing.
Cool. Well, let's go take a look at the inside of this thing, man. He's got it stripped. He's got it actually stripped out, right?
Yeah, he's, like I said, it's going to be a gaming station. He'll pull that into the parking lot and open up the doors, and I assume kids will go in and pay to play.
Oh, so this is going to be a mobile gaming station with shrink wrap advertising.
Yeah, and video arcade games or whatever.
Really?
inside.
That's a kind of an interesting concept.
Yeah, you know, I think it might be pretty wild to see how it goes.
Yeah. Wow. He does have this thing stripped out. Look at this, boys and girls. Wow. This thing is big on the inside.
Yes.
Did he tell you what the cubic feet is or how long this
It's
is?
45 feet long, and well, as wide as a bus is, probably about 7.5 foot wide.
Wow, 7.5 by 45. Wow.
Yeah, and then it's about 6'2" to the ceiling, because you
Oh.
will rub your head if you're a tall man.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wow.
So, yeah, one of the biggest things is to be able to get all the ripples and the dents out by framing this and putting that flat sheeting across it.
Hey everybody, just give you a heads up, Riley does have a YouTube channel also, and I think we were talking about your name on your channel.
Yeah, the web page is Foster's Custom Steel .com, fosterscustomsteel.com.
Okay.
And then the YouTube channel has just started out. It's Welding by Riley Foster.
Okay, so you decided to go ahead and change the name because the reason why I was questioning Riley about the name of his channel is originally he had just his name as the title, Riley Foster.
Yeah.
And you know, it's hard to find YouTube channels when you're keystroking in words or letters for somebody's name and find a channel. So that's not how people can find certain artists,
Right.
or people who do certain things on YouTube. You have to have a search engine for the word like welding.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, or for me, handyman, but you guys know I changed the name of my channel to Prepper Life because of conflict of interest for one of my commercial contracts or my industrial contracts that I have. But so you're going to go ahead and so tell everybody on YouTube what your channel's name is. You're going to change it, right? Or have you?
No, it has. It's Welding by Riley Foster now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Welding by Riley Foster.
Yeah, and there is welding and tips on how to put stuff together, fabrication and little projects, and also some mountain videos I did when I went to West Virginia.
Yeah, he has how many videos out now?
I think it's about 25 or so.
He's got about 25 videos out there. Guys, I'd like you to help Riley support his channel by going to Welding by Riley Foster.
Riley, R-I-L-E-Y.
Riley,
Yeah.
Riley, okay? And also, we got, welcome to the country, folks.
That's
Well,
right.
we're gonna get back to this bus situation. When I get out to the land, I've got another video that I'm gonna do with you guys. I got another video I'm gonna do with you guys because I need to hire somebody to work with me doing concrete work, but I'll give you more details and information about that later on. But I'll upload this video and that video tonight when we get back to the house. So let's get back to Welding by Riley.
Thomas, I appreciate the plug, buddy.
No problem. Just go about what you're going to do. I'll video for you for a little while here, and
Yeah, I'm going to be kind of idle right now. I'll be walking.
that's okay. Just kind of talk, kind of give my viewers a sense of what you do. I mean, when staging this type of a welding job.
Well, I've got to say, this is the first time I have ever wrapped a bus.
Okay.
So,
But the metalwork part is pretty standard.
yeah, I tell people just the main thing is if you're a good craftsman,
Yeah.
you can kind of figure it out. So 9'7".
Say the math doesn't lie, right?
That's right. All right, I'm going to go in here and make a cut.
Okay. Now Riley built this shop himself, him and his son, years and years ago.
Yeah, I got to give credit. Also, my brothers came down and helped me out.
Okay, we'll give credit to the brothers also. But he's a home-based business. All the locals know him. And I've seen his work. Not only does he do repair, modification, design, and fabrication, and you have the ability, did you tell me you had the ability to work with any kind of metals?
Well, when you say any kind, I work with mild steel, hard steel, stainless. I do aluminum repair work, and I'm doing a little bit of machining now. I tell people that I bought these to teach myself how to do machining. Now,
Right.
I would not want to say I am a machinist. So, but I use those in steel. When tab A will not fit in slot B, you got a problem. You can either grind it off, cut it off, or beat on it. Well, with these machines, I can make tab A fit into slot B nice.
Okay.
So that's the whole purpose of having machining. All right, this is going to be a little bit loud.
Okay.
It doesn't take much for it to cut that tubing.
No, it looks like a pretty heavy duty cutter there anyway.
Shocking enough, Northern Tool.
Really?
Yeah, I bought this 15 or so years ago. Did a little bit of adjustment to it, put it on a good base, and it cuts great. It cuts like a $5,000 saw, and it didn't cost that. So, let me step this outside. What's the step?
Yep.
Have to bury you out back.
Well, you've already said you'd try to bury me a few times. Also, too, folks, this Honda Scout's for sale. Let me know. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, I got it on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace, you'll find this motorcycle, Honda Scout, and it's all militaried up. But anyway, give Riley a shout out if you're interested in that motorcycle. Again, very creative individual. You know, this is made out of propane tanks. So look at this cool cactus. Little bugs. Nice.
You're shooting again.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know, as long as you're not shooting at you, right?
Yeah, well, I got my 45 with me too. If we have some indirect fire, we'll give them back some indirect fire.
Yeah, my neighbors are very safe. You're good to go.
Okay. As long as you say so.
Yeah. All right.
I'll get it out of the way when you pull yourself in and I'll readjust.
Yeah.
I'm in a working man's way. he's trying to roll his rig in here. Man, that's one big ass rig right there, my friend. The little Lincoln Electric.
Yeah. Now, Thomas, that's the one you practiced on, one of them.
That's right.
And
That's right. I had my first ever welding practice class with Welding by Riley over the other day, and I'll let you tell my viewers. How did I do?
well, you're going to put me on the spot.
No, to be honest.
I would say probably a couple of the welds looked like you had welded before, and the majority of them looked like you did not. So it wasn't.
Well, you heard it, friends. The majority of what I welded looked like I never welded before in my life. Okay. Well, it wasn't too bad.
Let me get the work glasses on, Tom.
The biggest problem, anyway, look at this. The biggest problem I'm having with welding, believe it or not, is I can't see through the freaking the glasses, the dark glasses, because even when you touch it, you can see the spark. But then as you keep rolling, you know, your beads across, it's so dark. I don't know, maybe it was just me and I'm not used to it, but you know, my hand kind of got a little wavy there, and of course I got too close, got a little too far away, because I couldn't exactly see where I was at any given point in time. So I know there's light adjustments within the lensing of the welding mask, but hell, I didn't figure it out. It was dark to me.
Well, that's why I tell people, when you're a welder, you can learn how to weld, but it's muscle memory. And if you don't do it often, then you kind of lose that touch. You did good, actually. For your first time, I would give you
Absolute first time too.
yeah, I'd give you 80 plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got a B minus.
So, yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
you a B minus.
B minus.
Yeah.
Okay. We accept B minuses.
So I'll give you that. That
All right.
wasn't too bad. Yeah, these having steel hanging out in midair like that is a pain in the keister. So what you got to try to do is get it welded in a straight line, and it just required a bunch of clamps. Yeah, so that one there. I can tuck that one on.
Need me to hold on to anything for you?
No, that's why you do stuff like that right there. And again, this is just hanging out here till I get it tight.
Okay, so you can clamp it. You got a little brace going on
Yeah.
there.
And
Okay.
what I got to do is make sure that I am running parallel with these other ribs going up the side of the bus, because I want as flat a surface as possible.
Right.
And if you don't,
Yeah. Well, you got to be plumb all the way around this outer skirting, because you're really basically creating another shell
That's-
or skin.
that's exactly right. So see, there's those three that are in very good line. Now see how it tapers in up here?
Yeah.
Well, that's just the shape of the bus. If you look down the bus, it tips in.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
bus is not
so
going to be perfectly flush.
It will be that straight up through there, and I'll put a piece of tubing under that gutter to let that aluminum slide up under there, and that will be my adjustments.
Okay.
And that comes from years of experience. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack this.
So what are you trying to say? That you got years of experience? You're not a B minus?
Well, I've been called worse. No, I started welding in 1977, and I tell people if I haven't got it figured out by now, I should have given up a long time ago.
I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah, so I won't even use a helmet for this. Yeah, all I'm doing is just getting it tacked. Just like that.
Nice.
I'm gonna take a measurement here, make sure I got about the same up there, and I can get a tack on it. So, like we have 8 inches, so 8 3/4 to the bottom. And that's what we have all the way down through there. So there's 7 3/4. I need to drop that, and that's where my clamp comes in.
Okay. Or you can even put a level on it.
Well,
Oh yeah, considering
Yeah.
where the bus is parked and everything.
the bus
Yeah.
isn't level, yeah.
Yeah,
so-
the bus wouldn't be a true level because of this gravel driveway. Even though it looks pretty damn level, it's not.
Oh, not when you're trying to.
Yeah. Now because it's also got it's tapered away from the building for water diversion. So yeah, there's no way this bus will sit on a level surface. So you have to eyeball it with your measuring tape. That's the only way to play it.
I'm off a 1/2 inch. That ain't bad.
Half inch. Okay.
I can raise that up.
That's what she said. You're off a 1/2 inch.
Well, let's keep it above G. There we go. Oh.
No, we're good all the way up to PG. PG 13.
That's 8.5. That ain't too bad. I can go down another 1/4 and it'll be spot on the money. All right. Now, I'll put vertical bars every 2 feet across that bottom out to here and go up and attach it to the frame. We're starting here, should be 8 inches. Yep, 8 inches. All the way out to there is 8 inches. So I'm gonna go back in the shop and cut a few 8-inch pieces.
And you guys have always criticized me about never doing how-to videos. Well, I thought I'd show you a how-to video, just not me doing it. Because everybody thinks that I don't do any of my own work. Who knows? I'll never tell. Well, like I said, I need to hire somebody, so I'll get a second video done when I'm at the farm. I'm down at Riley's place right now, and I'll talk to you guys about that. It'd be a pretty interesting job offer. We'll see. We'll see who answers the call. But yeah, he's got a great place out here, man. I just love the windmill. And there's his Mahindra. Nice setup. Got the rake on the back. Got the 4-in-1 bucket. Oh yeah, Mahindra. Hope everybody's having a great day. We got some really wild, crazy weather coming our way this weekend. Snow, sleet, slush, rain, you name it, we got it coming. So I just got back from the hospital. I can actually see the smoke. I can actually see the smoke from his rifle or gun, pistol, whatever, over here from across the street. That's how close he is shooting. Literally right down there. You can see the little puffs of smoke coming up over the hill, over the road. See it? That's him down there shooting. Across the field, of course. But yeah, this is slick. Now this would make a great prepper van. You guys can buy one of these old school buses and convert the interior. And I know a bunch of people have already done it on YouTube. And the biggest thing is, you know, when you're boondocking and something like this, you know, if you're traveling and you break down, you have problems, you're really at the mercy of a lot of people to help you get rolling again.
And I can always put security bars over the windows.
Security bars.
That's right.
That's right. These buses have always been real popular.
Yeah.
This particular body style, or
I
this
call it a Twinkie with icing.
a Twinkie with
It
icing.
looks just like a big Twinkie with icing.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Nice. See, the big thing, folks, when you're doing any kind of trade, measure 5 times, cut once.
Yeah.
And in this case here, measure 5 times, weld once.
That's right. And then this way, I can graffiti on the bus.
Oh yeah.
I can write all over it.
Oh, I'm going to put my name on it
Oh,
before you
no,
put
no.
a plate on there. Say Mr. Fixall was here.
There you go. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, okay.
I'll probably do the same thing. All right, 19, that'd be good there.
Yeah, that way, you know, in a time capsule, you know, when they tear this bus apart and salvage, they'll say, Mr. Fixall. Who the hell's Mr. Fixall?
They'll say, who the hell?
Who the hell's Mr. Fixall?
Yeah.
He fixed this bus?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, no, it's
So-
Riley, the signature welding by Riley.
I'll tell you what you do. I'll let you use the blue one. You can write your name.
Oh, neat,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'm going to sign the hell out of it. You know I am.
Don't. I don't
Yeah,
it's gonna
no.
be covered.
Yeah, it'll be covered anyway. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna grab those pieces. I'll be right.
All right, we want to see some damn welding action, bro. all this standing around. No, but again, I had to come out to the farm and get a few things handled because this concrete job that I'm on has turned into a big concrete job. So, like I said, I'll give you all the details. I'll do a real short video when I get out to the farm and give you the details. And if somebody's interested, shout at me.
See where this is caved in back here? You can't go by that. So that ain't bad. It's gonna, some parts of this aluminum are gonna actually have waivers and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right, just because of the
Well,
span.
because the bus is bent all to heck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad.
Well, it don't until you start putting a flat sheet on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah,
it'll show.
When you have a closer look, yeah.
But it'll that. And see, all I'm doing is welding to that,
Yeah.
and then down here.
So are they the same metal?
Yeah, yeah. This is good.
Just
quality steel.
common steel?
Yeah, it's good. Well, it's mild steel.
Mild steel.
They put those on there for reinforcement
Okay.
and make a good rigid frame. All right, I'm gonna tack on 2 more of these, and then we'll see if we can't weld them out. Yeah, see, Thomas, I got this heat set down fairly low because this is
Yeah,
this is thin gauge tubing.
Oh, okay, I see.
You ready?
Yeah. I wonder if I go blind if I'm looking through the camera at the welding process. 'Cause,
You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna grab a speed
I
spray.
don't think the camera probably,
It does filter out some.
yeah, filter out something. I haven't seen any sunspots yet. Yeah, see a low setting. Okay. Well, let me do this. I'm gonna take this camera off the tripod real quick here. There we go. All right. Okay, this is the setting right here.
Yeah, and this little welder runs off of 110, and it's on about a 50-foot cord, which is not a heavy-duty cord. So.
All right. So for this light application, that thing's perfect.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I want to do is make sure that.
That one of those little magnet, 90-degree magnet deals.
Yeah. All right. Turn your head and call.
Yep.
One more time right here.
Yep.
Go to the corner.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
And that was good enough. I'm gonna check. And again, it's like you said, check.
Check. Measure.
Come out just a little bit right there. And once I start putting all my braces on there.
Yeah, see the flush. There you go.
Yeah, that ain't too
Yeah.
bad.
Very tight.
Yeah, this, I gotta say, this is the first time I've ever wrapped a bus.
Yeah.
So pretty crazy.
Yeah, put new skin on it.
Let's tack that bottom and then pull it up to the top.
Oh shit! Uh-oh. We're gonna have to delete that as a welding fail. That's a welding fail right there, folks.
You don't want to tack it too hard because then you got a bead on it to move it.
Yeah, that's true. In case you have to make an adjustment.
I think we can accommodate an 1/8 inch. There we go.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna tack this back side. Hold that. Now, what that will allow me to do is pull that in or out. And it needs.
Yeah, it needs to be pulled out. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do
In
is
fact, I can actually hold it if you want to push in, and I'll hold it where it needs to be.
I'm gonna rack it right.
Yeah, there you go. Just go ahead and check your plumb and tell me if I'm good.
That's it right there.
Okay, I'll hold. I got my hand
Yeah?
on it. Yeah, I got my hand on it.
Good deal. Fire in the hole.
Yep.
Don't release the off.
No, I'm holding it.
All right, that should be good.
Yeah, it didn't move either. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there you go. Right on the money. Look at that. Do it one more time. Show everybody. That thing is plumb now, bro. Look at that. Bam.
Once we put the aluminum skin on it, the breaker too, turned out pretty good. The same thing over here. We'll tack it. It'll hold itself there.
I noticed the camera doesn't like us seeing this welding. It dims itself out, and yeah, it's like it freezes. Weird.
what I'm gonna do is check this one also. Vertical.
Yep.
All right, so that needs, it says it
That needs to
well,
go
oh,
in. I
no,
got
hold on,
I
hold on.
got you. I got you.
Well,
Go ahead and weld it right there. I got you.
But I can't do that. I got the gap up here. All right, so let me,
I'm pushing in on it.
about
Right there. Yeah,
that-
I got it.
all
I
right.
got it. Now, of course, I've moved it in the back here a little bit.
I'll tack it and
But
we'll
you
check
can,
it.
yeah, once you get this secured.
And see, what I'll also do is I'll look down that length
Yeah.
when I'm done.
Okay.
If there's anything that needs to be fished out.
Looks
All
good to me, bro.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
All right.
Because the ass end of this thing is going to be what
Yeah.
really pulls it in
Yeah, and
and makes
also-
it straight.
Yep, I've got to run one more bar
Oh,
all the
yeah,
way out
okay.
there and figure out what I'm gonna do on the frame. So that's gonna take a while.
All right. Well, I'm ending this video right here. I just wanted to have my viewers get reintroduced to you one more time. And again, tell everybody your YouTube channel.
It's Welding by Riley Foster.
And you are out here in the great state of?
North Carolina, in Mebane, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate your friendship over the last year and a half.
Yeah, about a year and a half, yeah.
Yeah, about a year and a half. And, you know, thank you very much for my first lesson.
Oh, dude, when you're ready to come back, I'll put you on something else. Well, I'd even let you try stick welding, or I'll enjoy myself watching you do aluminum welding.
No, well, I'm going to pass on the aluminum.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, people say, oh, well, that's difficult to weld. It is if you haven't.
Yeah, right. It's like
Well,
anything else, any trade.
Gosh, it
Right.
takes practice.
And on a final note, what would you tell young people today about the hard trades?
We're going to need you. We're going to need young people to pick up. I mean, I'm going to retire in about 5 years. Now, I'm not going to stop welding and working, but there's certain things I don't take in now. I don't like
Yeah.
climbing under a dump truck or a trailer.
Yeah,
My son teaches welding
right.
at a technical school here, and he says that the welders they're putting out that door, they can get jobs as soon as they come out on the street.
What do you think the average base pay is?
For a walk off the street welder at some of these companies that build bucket trucks and stuff like that, about $18 an hour.
Okay. And
That's-
if you're certified?
Well, then of course it goes up. And then if you buy, I don't know, a shop full of expensive tools, you can charge more money.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But to the average person who wants to start an apprentice program or get involved with somebody like yourself, what advice would you give?
It's two things. First of all, you better love it, because it can be a miserable job if you dislike it.
Oh, God, just don't put a gloomy cloud over the thing.
Yeah,
Go
no.
ahead.
Well, now
say something encouraging.
might as well, and it is dangerous if you're ignorant to it.
Okay.
Things that are normally,
That's another cheerful thing.
Well, again, these are things you got to go to school and learn. Safety, because there are certain things you weld on,
Right.
they will mess you up.
So really what you're saying, if somebody wants to get into this trade that you're into and gain the knowledge that you have over the last 35 plus years of your life, they'll really want to love this type of work.
Boy, you better know it.
Okay, great. Hey, Riley, thanks a lot. Appreciate the interview again.
Yeah, Tom,
and
we enjoyed
good
it.
luck on this skin wrap on this bus, and we'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, thank you, Tom.
Okay, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.